Let's face it guys, everyone loves Moonlight, every flippin' one. Even someone who's the worst critic will love it. The show is an absolute masterpiece. No other words can describe it. And if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it now, cause it's just 6 episodes long and you'll have the time of your life. Now for you guys who didn't yet watch the show, I'll discuss it in this video, and there will be spoilers ahead, so watch at your own discretion. So let me explain what exactly Moon Knight revolves around. Moon Knight is the title given to the avatar of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon. As you might have already guessed, the series revolves around Egyptian myth and story, and it certainly does not fail to impress. I, as a fan of all mythologies, can attest to the fact that it's all not myth fiction based movies and series can work out. The Percy Jackson movie series is a great example of my case. The books were a hit, but the movies, due to bad writing and cinematography, were dismissed by even the author of the books, Rick Riordan. The live action series is currently under the production by Disney+. Anyways, let's get back to the point. The series starts by introducing our protagonist, Stephen Grant, who leads a dull life as a candy stall worker in a museum. Stephen is shown to be experiencing sleepwalking and nightmares, due to which he chains his leg to his bedpost to prevent it from happening. The following day, Stephen Grant is attacked by an unknown monster and he blacks out. It's then that we see the first glimpse of the Moon Knight in action. Stephen Grant wakes up the following day and is then accused of damaging museum property as he was recorded, but the monster that chased him was not visible to anyone. He's then visited by Layla, who claims that Steve in reality is Mark Spector, when Stephen realizes that his other alter ego who transforms into the Moon Knight and is the reason for his nightly adventures. We then get to see the story of Mark Spector, the violent military-trained mercenary who is appointed as the avatar of Khonshu. He persuades Stephen to give him control over his body so that he can fight off goons and save Stephen from Arthur Harrow, the main antagonist of the series, who's trying to awaken Ammit, the goddess of judgment who can spell doom for the human race. Khonshu, to prevent that, enlists his avatar to stop Arthur at all costs. Stephen Grant initially refuses to partake in it, but then realizes the potential disaster he could cause if he gets in the way. We're all shown a Council of Gods, which is the best scene in the series in my opinion. All the avatars of the major gods are called to give judgment and stop Arthur Harrow. However, he manages to escape, causing our protagonist to get behind him covertly and stop him from carrying out his plan. We then see our protagonist discovering the lost sarcophagus of Alexander, and then Stephen getting killed by Arthur when they enter the realm of the underworld. In the realm, we meet the crocodile goddess Taweret, who tells both the personalities to discover everything about each other, who sat in the plain white hospital-style building filled with doors of memories. While they're traversing through it, we first catch a glimpse of a shaking sarcophagus, an indication of a third personality hidden from even both Stephen and Mark. He's then later introduced by Khonshu at last as Jake Lockley, the loony Spanish chauffeur/killer who's hidden from even Mark and Stephen by Khonshu. He serves as a backup plan if there ever came a time to release both Mark and Steve from his service. Now, Jake Lockley was teased in some previous episodes when he, unknown to Mark and Steve, saves them from a room full of soldiers, which the other two personalities shake off due to the tense situation. In the series, as of now, nothing more is shown about Jake's background or story, which is a cliffhanger for the new upcoming seasons. In the comics, however, Jake Lockley is a taxi driver who has developed street smarts and knowledge of the city's dark side. Lockley can easily obtain useful information because cabbies are not paid close attention and are always ignored. Lockley is wearing a newsboy cap and driving a limousine in the Moon Knight finale post-credit scene, a nod to his comic book profession. Lockley is also acquainted with some of the city's most dubious characters and is familiar with their world. Jake Lockley blends in so well that no one would suspect him of being an informant. But since in the comics, where Stephen Grant is a billionaire, the series Jake could also be completely different from his comic counterpart. I'm excited what he's gonna do in season 2, and I'm eagerly waiting for it to be released. I am brimming with so many questions, guys. What's your take on this series? What's your opinion on Jake? Who is your favorite personality? Comment all your opinions down below. Well, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe to support me. See you guys in the next video. Until then, have a great day.